see y'all at the stop sign. Cross the street. Cross the street.
Y'all don't understand.
New, ayy, brand new, ayy, brand new. She done came for life to die. Now she acting brand new.
What's up, girls and grays, and welcome to season 2 podcast. I'm super excited for this season because, as you can see, we have real people in the conversation in the circle. In today's episode, I have my lovely cousins and my biological sister in the chat. Hey, ladies. I'm so happy to have you all. I'm so excited to have this conversation. I see that we lost Raina, but we're going to add her back in. So while she's adding herself back in, I'll just ask you two, how are you both doing today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, doing good. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun family chat because there's no agenda really. This is really for us to just talk about ourselves and our lifetime with being together. Here you go, Raina. Raina, how are you doing, Raina?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So, you guys are cousins, and my sister Madison is my sister, and we've been in each other's lives since we were born. So I'm the oldest, so I literally have seen you all come out of the hospital room to your bedroom in the nursery and just grow up. So like I can feel old, but I won't. Okay. And and it's just so exciting to see us all just grow up beautifully and keep a connection. And so this episode, I just want us to talk about like how we keep our unity strong as cousins, reflect on some memories, and even just talk about like where we are today. And so I would just also share with the YouTube platform for our podcast that India and Raina are not just my cousins, but they are sisters too. And so it's so cute because India and I are like close in age, and Madison and Raina are the same age. So does anybody want to share like the story behind like Raina and Madison's birthday?
Let's see. So I was born, I'm the triple OG. I was born May 23rd, 2003. And Madison was born June 10th, 2003. Practically 2 weeks apart. We could have been same day. But
Same
your
day.
mom was good. I gotta leave. So she left the hospital because she was in distress. So
It's very weak. Yeah.
That is so hilarious. I have a picture. I'll have to show it, but literally our moms were pregnant at the same time. India and I were born totally different years. I'm 1998. India, what year are you?
2001.
2001. Yeah.
Came later, but I'm the second oldest here.
Second oldest in the
And their mom.
Yes. And so we have a great relationship with our other cousins. We have a group chat. We call it like the cousin circle where we just share our like funds and growth moments and what we are doing in life and what's going on. But one thing that we have in common as cousins is that we all can sing. We love to sing. And so a memory that I would love to reflect on is growing up in church together. So not only did we sing in the church choir, but we were part of the praise dance team. Does anybody remember the name of the dance team?
God's Anointed.
Yeah, I was like anointed.
I think it was part 1 and part 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all. I think we found videos on YouTube. Somebody had the nerve to put
the video.
Yeah.
Yes.
We found them.
Yeah.
Who had the nerve to do that? I don't know. And because of our vocal skills, our moms sang together growing up, and then we were gifted to sing as well. We created a name for ourselves. What is the name of our group?
The Angels.
Y'all probably like, oh, I bet they voice not angelic. It is. And it is. We're going to put a little clip on here. What was our first song together?
You brought the sunshine.
You maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, or
I thought it was Encourage Yourself.
Encourage Yourself.
Oh, Encourage Yourself.
I thought it was Encourage Yourself at the family reunion.
Yes.
Might have been that, yes.
Or at Mama Nita's.
It had
house.
I really don't know like the actual debut. So Mama Nita is our is she two greats? Great grandmother?
Great.
Yes. Great. Yes.
Great.
Great.
So, 3 grades.
Just one.
No, it's just one.
It's just one.
Just one grade.
Yes, that's your
Y'all
daddy's
sure?
mom. That's your
Yeah,
daddy's
just
mom. I
one.
mean, yo, that's your daddy's.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's my
Yeah.
mama,
that's your
daddy, mama.
granddaddy.
Right.
Oh, that's just one of
The
them.
one.
Okay, man.
3
Yeah.
grades is crazy.
I don't know. I mean, she's a grateful woman, a great woman.
Amen.
Absolutely.
She
Absolutely.
carried a lot of grace. You know.
She had a fireplace in the family. When we have talent shows, we'll sing on the fireplace and sing. And so we sang together. So a fun game that I want to play real quick is song association. Just so the audience can see we can sing and we know what we do. Okay. So I'm gonna pick my sister first.
Oh, great.
Okay. Your word is beautiful.
You are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No.
Okay,
Okay.
Ghana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, India. Your word is going to be great.
Great.
One song I have to think about with that word, but she gonna be unique. She's gonna think of
Great. I can't think of one.
Honestly, me neither.
How great! Oh, how great is our God?
Yes.
Sing me, how great is our God?
Yeah.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a hard
I was
one.
like, it was right there, but
Yeah.
Or like, great are you, Lord? But that's the only song that I can think of.
Yeah.
Okay, Raina. Your song name is Love.
L-O-V-E, love is what he's giving me. L-O-V-E, love is what he's
We
giving
sang that in the choir,
Yeah,
y'all.
I love that song. I feel bad. I went all secular. Y'all went Holy Ghost party. Because what? I'm not a sinner, y'all. That was just an easy song.
That was
That's it.
I was thinking of the
inspirational.
same song.
Just inspirational, very encouraging
Yeah.
song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
was thinking
Somebody
the
give
same
me a
thing.
word.
Exactly. I'll give you a word.
Yes. Song
Grace.
would be so hard when you.
What'd you say, Randall?
Grace.
I was gonna say
Oh, Grace.
I'm like,
I like the Israel Houghton song. Where would I be? if
Oh
not
yeah.
for grace carrying me in every season. Where would I be if not for your grace? But that last part, that gets me.
Yeah.
Y'all know we love that.
That's high.
Yes.
That really is high. That's for you in India. That's
Woo!
I don't know if I'm soprano no more.
I don't know.
I'm a little alto.
Alto.
So let's talk about church choir for the people listening. Like, the church was divided, the choir was divided. You had your tenors, your altos, and your sopranos. And it was so cute because just like how this video screen is set up, Raina will be beside me in altos, Madison and India will be beside each other in soprano. I don't know what happened with the hormones and growth. Like, now we're switching.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
we
sure,
were.
for sure.
Oh, well, it's so fun to just think about like how we grew up in church. One thing that we all have in common outside of like faith and believing in Jesus Christ is that we were all homeschooled. So what is your fondest memory about being homeschooled? We can start off with India.
For a period, we worked for a period about a year or two. But honestly, I would probably say the homeschool field trips. Those were fun. Going over y'all's house, that was fun. Like we got to go to the airport, and I think we went to the Apple Store. So I really like those trips. Those were nice.
Nice. Okay, what about you, Raina?
I was gonna say that, or I was gonna say early mornings. I remember when my mom had to go to work, nobody else was at the house to watch us, so we would go to y'all's house early morning. Y'all still be sleep in the bed, and your mama would be like, "They still sleep." I'd be like, "Can they wake up? It's 5 a.m."
My schedule starts at 8. Okay.
But those early mornings, just being able to go to y'all's house and afterwards, after y'all wake up, have some homeschool.
That's nice. What about you, Madison?
For me, I was most excited about the end of the week for homeschool. So like we would do all our work and like finish early, and then on Wednesdays we would get to go to church on Wednesday night Bible study.
Yeah.
I look forward to doing that, seeing all y'all, seeing all our other cousins, seeing all our friends. So just basically like finishing work early and just having a chance to have like a fun day, which was our Wednesday. Our Saturday dance practice. Sunday firework, like yeah, all the things. Had a whole like routine. Yes.
Right. I can agree. Something I thought one of you would say, but I'll say is my fondest memory is being a Girl Scout. Having opportunities outside of homeschool to, you know, sell cookies, have goals with our friends. Like my favorite was like when we'll get together and have the cooking class and learn how to bake and get our badge. Does anybody remember sleeping at camp? What was it called? I remember.
I don't know what it was called. I remember sleeping there though.
I remember me and Madison thought we were sleeping there, and then we woke up in a bed.
In a bed.
I think it was.
We slept there for like 30 minutes and then left. But I remember crying about leaving because we were in a tent. I wanted to stay.
Because y'all were
daisies. Woke up at a whole house. Like, how the hell?
They were daisies.
So that was the
why me being a daisy mean I got to sleep in the bed? I don't
Where were y'all sleeping in bed at home or still on campground?
They went to a house.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Yes. So you were there.
I was crying.
I
think y'all were. Yeah, I think both y'all were.
I mean, we did the whole thing. We went to that bathroom, brushed our teeth, put pajamas on.
Yeah, they played us bad. They're like, oh, okay, y'all do all that. Y'all sleeping at the house.
Help us make our beds because we definitely wanted to set up our little space.
I was a brownie.
Yes, but India and I could camp together. I just remember India. There was like a creature that came inside of the camp, like house or something like that. Was it a squirrel or something? I just remember screaming.
I think so, or like a spider or something.
Yeah, it was something that we could not want to, like we did not want to touch. It was something
I didn't feel comfortable after that. Yeah.
So it was like either sleep.
Nature don't feel comfortable.
No, like. I was excited to be on campground because all I could think about was we rock on Camp Rock.
We love Camp Rock.
Camp Rock. What is your favorite memory like in the past as cousins that we have done together? Anybody can
go. I would say one of mine is when it was the summer, me, Madison, Trinity, Rashaya. We went back and forth. We went from like Texas to Oklahoma. Had a blast. That was a great little summer trip. I enjoyed myself quite a bit. It was very last minute, if you may.
Yes.
Unexpected. Had a blast.
Yeah.
I would say for me, probably like with all of us, even Jared, Josiah, like just playing, like just going over your house and playing. I feel like we all had like creative imaginations. We just play all these types of different games, and just getting to sleep over y'all house, or y'all coming over to our house, like peak times.
Yes, agreed.
For me, it would have to be our family trip to California, where we all drove from our different states to get to California. That was so much fun. We really need to do a part 2 because we're all older now. But the drive there to meet everybody in California and then just to spend time with all our family out there, it was just super fun.
That is a good memory. We drove from Mississippi always to California, so we made little stops. We all were like, what they call it, trailing each other.
Yes.
Had little stops at the gas station. We took pictures
in Mexico, Arizona.
Experience. My favorite memory, like India's, is similar. It's similar to India's. It's just like being together. Like when we would hang out. I remember like at our house on the trampoline. We did like a worship night, and I think it's on India or Madison. Like
somebody did.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
We used to play church. But it was very sanctified. My brother Jared was the pastor. Josiah had to be a deacon, armor bearer. But like we were church kids that will really play church after church. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hallelujah and the shouting, it was real. And I remember y'all would come over and we would watch our favorite, like this, like you know how Disney used to promote movies before Instagram and stuff. We'll always have the commercial, and we would just be like, "Y'all, it come out this Friday. Let's come to the house and watch it. We're gonna eat popcorn." So India, we call India the chef because India can do the treats.
Yes.
Baking, she can cook. She can do breakfast. She don't burn the grits and the bacon like I've done in the past. You know? So we rely on India to set that thing up. But I remember like when the not Celine Dion, but the Selena girl from Disney. Remember her song? Who says?
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, Selena.
Like we would sing her song.
She's older.
We would sing her song like a church song, or before everybody started singing the climb like a church song, we were singing that song as a church song. It's the climb. Whoa, with a tambourine. When the church used to have tambourines and church fans, we did that. And then a lot of people don't know this, and hopefully we can recreate this with our other cousins from California. But we created a TV show before iCarly was on Nickelodeon. We were just ahead of the game. We are creative individuals, and our TV show was so cute because Madison and Raina were the dancers. India was our weather girl. I was the host. Jared, my brother, was the camera guy. Josiah was a special guest, I guess / security guard backstage, whatever you want to say. But he was there. He was a baby, but he was there. And it was just those fun memories that connected us as cousins. And I think for me, like one day when I have children, I definitely want them to grow up around their cousins so they can have the experience. Because the good thing about it is like, at least for me, mentally, I did not feel like odd for being homeschooled, odd for like doing Bible camps or Girl Scouts or different things like that, because it was normalized to me because my community of cousins were doing the same thing.
Right.
Something that I could see. So with building your self-esteem and your confidence outside of like, you know, our group as cousins, how did you have to I guess like learn how to be yourself amongst other people, especially people that may show a dislike for you, like bully you or hate you? Have you ever experienced, anything like that?
Yeah, I've definitely experienced people like disliking me for sure. Like not everybody's gonna like you. So like I don't know, I guess mainly like leaning into God, leaning into prayer. Like that's just what I was taught growing up. My mom would always say if somebody's talking bad about you, they're thinking about themselves. Like when I say like that was constantly going in my mind, I'm like, okay, you must have something going on at home, like whatever.
Wow.
So like, you know, and I know what the Bible says about me, like so whatever people say, like I just knew wasn't true. And I just pushed past that. Plus I have like cousins and family who love me. So like I don't care what you gotta say, you know.
That part.
Period.
I like that. Thank you for sharing that.
I would say that's where we differ because India has always said "kill them with kindness," and that's literally
Yeah.
whenever there's been like issues, and he's like "kill them with kindness, kill them with kindness," and I'm like, what if I jump them? But like, you know, that's not my. I'll never actually do it. But yeah, just that, like piggybacking off what she said, knowing that you have people that actually care about you, it doesn't really matter what anybody else has to say about you, especially because you probably don't even know this person for real. And they probably do have something going on at home that ain't got nothing to do with you, but they just taking it out on you anyways. So yeah.
That's good stuff. That's good. Thank you. Maddie?
I would say, reminding yourself of what the word says about you, like you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That's kind of what I've done is like put those key scriptures like on my wall or on my phone, and just reminding myself of who I am and who God has called me to be. So that is one of the main things that has kept me going and had kept me, you know, in the past from feeling confident. And of course, reminding myself that I am loved by God, but by my family for sure.
That's good. I agree. I think like similar to everything that you all have said, you kind of respond differently when you know that you come from love and you will go back to love. And so like the
Mhm.
experience outside, whether that's at work or at school, and sometimes it's not just hate. Sometimes people just test the God in you to just see
Yeah.
how you are to the principles of the Bible, or even to see like, are you truly, a woman of God's word? And so it is important to live not to please or satisfy your family, but live because you are pleasing God. And it is a gift to have a family that's in God, to know that they'll hold you accountable, they'll pray for you, they'll be with you. Like even for me, when I experienced recently like a heartbreak and I shared it with India, like the first thing she was like, well, how can I pray for you? Those things are really important because it keeps you reminded of the light of Christ that is within you. You don't want people
Mhm.
to let you stay in darkness or stay in a moment of like self-sabotage or sorrow or grief, even though life throws those things at you. And so as cousins, I think, it's so important for us to stay connected because there's no one like us. Like this unity that we've built, we cannot say. I know some of us have friends that we have been friends with since childhood, but to say that I'm still cousins with my cousins is a blessing. And to see us, growing up safe and all of us still having faith in God is a gift. And I just want to publicly thank you all because you all have been the first members of Girls in Grace since it really started in 2020. And believing in me and not seeing anything that I've done out of vain, but know that it is truly from a heart posture of like, God told me to do this. Can y'all help me? India does the video editing. India supports me like with just accountability. Madison and Raina support with the creativity. I remember when we had our first event, y'all decorated. I was just like, here, can y'all do this? Backdrop, sending the flyers to everyone, and we're 6 years old now, and just the longevity of that is thanks to the foundation of support that my family has given to me. So I just want to thank you all, and I can't believe I didn't cry, but thank you so much for supporting Girls in Grace and being a part of our committee and all the things, because just like our childhood, this is a community for other girls to find support, to be godly young women, to know that God wants us to live in honor of Him through our health, our body, our decisions, and our walk with Him. And it's so important to know that this has to be done in our relationships with our family. And so I have two more questions, but one question in particular, because people are probably just happy and seeing us smile and laugh. But there are moments that we have frustrated each other, especially in our sister circle. Okay.
Oh,
Like
for sure.
before this call, I'm telling India, I could have put my foot on my sister butt because she takes forever. I'm sorry. She been working today. But like your sister call, answer. You call, answer too. I bought you dinner 2 nights ago. You supposed to still do my hair. Like,
Okay.
Bah.
be for
Bah.
real. So can we speak on the like moments of tension, like moments where it does feel like, in your sister's circle, even our circle as cousins, where it's like, I remember like India, how we like make chocolate for German chocolate. You know how your grandma make the good German chocolate
Oh
cake?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if you burn the chocolate, it's over with. You gotta start all over. You gotta
Right.
keep stirring. So there are moments in our sister circles or our cousin circle where there are moments where we may burn each other, or it's a sour situation. You don't have to share memory, but I am curious. But like, what do you do in those moments between your sister or as cousins?
I guess I can go first. I honestly wouldn't say that there's been much tension because as soon as I hit tension for me, I'm like, I don't want to deal with tension. So I'd rather not. But I would say probably between, if we're going cousins, me and Elizabeth, I guess our relationship slightly got strained when I guess maybe we moved here just a little bit. And like
Yeah.
kind of when you went off to college, I say we were just very distant
Yes.
compared to what we had grown up with for so long and what we were
Right.
used to. So I would say it maybe put a slight strain on the relationship. I'm like, you know, um, but I don't think we necessarily had tension. It was just
Mhm.
like I felt like I slightly didn't know you anymore, a little bit,
Okay. Yeah.
just because we
Okay.
weren't as like around each other as much. So,
Agreed. And how did we repair, or have we repaired?
oh yeah, yeah.
That's so true.
I would say definitely. Yeah, we just started. I feel like texting all the time out of nowhere. You would just call me. You'd be like, India, can we talk? Can we talk? You still do that? And so no, that helps though. Like that helped
Okay.
it. Like, and then also when you moved here for a period of time, and so.
Yeah, that's good. No, I appreciate that. Because the truth is, that's real. And there's someone listening that could experience the same thing with their cousin, like moving in a different state or going off to college and don't know how to keep that connection that was built from years of seeing each other, living down the street from each other. Like we literally could walk to each other's houses. So at a period of time. But I appreciate you for sharing that moment because I was going to piggyback off of that, but I will. Anyone else from the Youngin group? Cause y'all be
I would say
it can be breaking the y'all fight. Let's not forget while I try to be bougie over here. This
The
girl is
younger
great.
group. Hey.
we've overcome. You know what I mean? By the blood of the lamb and the word of our
Y'all
testimony.
might
We
have
have
to-
overcome.
They have overcome. Yes.
They act alike. Oh my god.
I would say
Me and India off. We just be like, ugh.
Yeah.
They look handsome.
I would say that
Yes.
with cousins, because at least out of us, me and Madison definitely have been at heads multiple
Yes.
times. And a lot of times, here go Indian Elizabeth. Y'all just talk it out.
Just pray.
Just pray. Make up. You're good. It's okay. But
Yeah.
like first day in the Victory Channel, why she get mad that I threw my hat off when we
'Cause
had
you
the
didn't do
conversation
the
that we
right
gonna
thing. You did do the right move. You forgot it.
We gonna throw our
He
hats
said you
off.
didn't
Okay,
stay in
bet.
line.
Whoosh. And here she go. Man.
Wait, not just mad, but step off the camera.
Yes.
Wait,
Now walk
it's
off. Because why would I
Oh.
stay? She made me mad.
Y'all used to do those little dance off. I see that on Instagram now. Like Madison and Raina definitely did that as kids.
For
Most
sure.
definitely did. I can't believe she
For
forgot the
sure.
dance move, and that made me so mad.
It's the thing.
We
I just
rehearsed
forget
it in the closet to come out to be performers, and you didn't do your
And she didn't do
job.
it
And
right.
I did. And they were like, hey, and I was
I
like,
think she just started freestyling.
And she started freestyling. That pissed me off because why would you do that? And there was a set choreography, and you just forgot it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. But
LOL.
yes, we've definitely been at odds and at each other's throats and stuff. But with us, the only reason I definitely would say we came back together was because, first off, how am I supposed to stay mad at somebody that I talk to 24/7? And
For
then
real.
here go, and then, like I said, Indian Elizabeth trying to be mamas and tell us, make
That's
up,
what they call us, mamas.
make
Yeah.
up. Yeah, make up. It's okay. Pray about it. Like, okay.
Literally. At 5 years old, pray about it.
Like y'all are cousins. Y'all talk to
Exactly.
each other all the time. Get it together.
All the
Exactly.
time.
And then India with my sister, we honestly we don't stay mad at each other for long. I mean, there's been some times, but a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, if we're upset, I might go in my room, maybe like an hour or two later, come back, and now we're having a conversation, and it's almost as if nothing happened. So
He's definitely irked my nerves.
yeah,
Okay.
me
And
too.
you know what? India is a silent like warrior, okay? But when that warrior wake up, like me, you better put that fire in her mouth. Because baby, once I woke, the beast woke. Stop playing.
Literally.
I can count on my finger how many times India has yelled. But listen, don't hurt her feelings.
India don't yell. India just gets aggressive. Like she be like when we were little, like pushing, shoving, and she don't know how strong
That's
she
Elizabeth.
is.
That's literally
So she
Elizabeth to
pushed
this
me.
day.
I'm across the room. I'm jetted off. Like dang.
Yeah,
That
you're
is
also
crazy work.
aggressive. But let's
Listen,
not get
we
into
don't
it.
talk about it. We be about it. There's a difference. That's why I'm gonna
Fucking-
tell you. What I'm telling you for?
What are we talking about?
Get yourself
What are we talking
together,
about?
jerk. Wait, remember that song? You're a jerk. I'm a jerk you. What you?
This is so funny, bro.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But that's good, right?
Whew.
That's a great child.
So for me, for cousins, kind of just to pick you off what Raina was saying, that's exactly how it was. We would fuss and fight all the time, but it was never like we had a chance to stay mad at each other for long because there was always a peacemaker that was like, hey, y'all are cousins, make up, whether it was you in India or our moms getting together saying, y'all need to cut it out, y'all are cousins, y'all are family.
Yeah.
So we kind of never had that opportunity to just be like, I'm mad at you for life, or I'm mad at you for a year. Like, it was never like that. It was literally like a fight, and 3 seconds later, I'm sorry, let's hug, let's go play.
Yeah.
And so we never really had the opportunity to be mad, and I don't ever want that, and so it kind of just traveled on into our teenage years, into our adult years, and we just kind of kept that same flow. And then when you moved to Texas, I feel like it was kind of different, kind of than me, you, and India. We kind of got closer. Like we called each other almost every day, like almost hours a day. Like I remember in the summertime, we literally spent almost like was it 12 hours or 16 hours on the phone one day, like to the point where our phone was like running hot, and we put our phone in the freezer. Do you remember that?
Me and Dia go to sleep. Good night.
Mine was like, our phone is like burning hot right now.
Like,
Maybe we
I'm
should
glitching.
put it in the freezer. Yeah, I'll call you back and put the phone in the freezer, and like let's just not leave it in there for it to froze. So I don't know, like if that messed
And
up
that
the
one
phone or
summer,
what.
that one summer you came here and lived at your TT Campbell, we were also
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was
No.
really nice.
But we had a ball. But yes, we just really always had a peacemaker in our lives to just bring us back together. And I feel like that was just God sent because we needed that. We need each other as family. So I'm grateful for that. But me and my sister,
Yeah, my sister. My blood.
we still pray over that daily. We just got into a fight
Hourly.
before
I
this
pay hourly. I
call. Like,
don't
be for
think they pay by
real.
ceasing.
Be for real. Like, no, just like. But I think when me and Elizabeth argue or fuss and fight, we're both like hilarious. And so I think we argue to the point where we make each other laugh, cry, like to the point where we're almost about to pee on each other.
Yeah.
So like it never is like, I'm so mad at you. It's kind of like I'm just gonna start making fun of you. You finna make fun of me until we just fall asleep. Like that's literally it. But no, we always fuss, we always fight. But I feel like that's just a sister thing. If you don't fight and argue with your sister, are y'all really sisters? Let's be for real. Like fight, argue, and make up. Are y'all really sisters? Exactly. So that's literally just me and Elizabeth. Like I think if we don't fight or argue, are we really close? Like, do I really know you? No, because it's an everyday thing. But it doesn't. It comes out of love. Like it just runs back in, and it's I love you. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go get our nails done. So like I think we just make up by making each other laugh.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
I always say everything y'all say is solid. For me, as the older cousin, I try to be the example. I try to be the mediator. But then there are times where y'all have individually or collectively upset me. I think about last year, the sleepover that I invited you all to for my birthday. Y'all wanted to go. And one thing that my cousins know about me, I'm a type A person. And if I said that I wanted to do this today at this moment and how I wanted to do it, and if it changes, that he's working on me with that. But I remember y'all wanted to go Andretti's, and that was because one of our other cousins, who's 2 days apart from me, was like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. And I was like, no, we supposed to be at the house by now to do what was on the agenda. So I left Andretti's, sat in a car, and took my little nap because I was wore out. I was tired. I was like, I went to work. I don't know, I'm not doing this. We supposed to have sleepover. So here y'all go, coming out of Andretti's with other cousins. Where you at? Where you at? Y'all, I'm in a car. I'm in the car where I parked. Where y'all at? And here y'all go. We in front of the building. I see y'all. What did I say? What did I say, y'all? Somewhere.
What did you say? What did you say? You know it better than we do.
We could not understand you. Like it was
across the street. I think I FaceTime Raina because Madison don't want to deal with me when I'm a little upset. So Raina will take over because India was my emotional support. So India's gonna take my side, and Raina's more so like mediator. Okay, Elizabeth, it's okay.
I'm trying to help you figure it out.
I'm literally showing you my phone. I'm like, I'm right here by the light. I'm right here by the light. I see y'all at the stop sign. Cross the street. Cross the street.
Y'all don't understand. This building was on a side. Like it was on a side.
It
And
made
like the
sense
way
then.
she was parked was like this way. So like we coming
And
this
y'all
way.
were right
We not gonna see the car
The
on the
light right here.
side.
I just
I'm
said,
literally right here. Y'all, explain to me what does I'm right here mean.
I kept saying I'm right here. I see y'all just cross the street. Y'all like crossing the street. That's
Street
this way.
where?
Come down, then I'm right here. So that moment, that time, I was done with it. And I could not talk to y'all. I went to sleep. And for the sleepover, y'all entertain yourself. I remember
We're gonna insert a picture
She
here.
woke up in the middle of the night. Cheetah girls.
Like, let's watch TV.
Lizard, first of all, Lizard fell asleep with red
Asleep.
lipstick on, no makeup.
no makeup.
Okay.
It is hilarious. And then we all watched the movie or whatever, ate, fell asleep. We knocked out sleep.
And
She
making
wakes
noise.
up
I remember
out
I
of her
woke up
sleep.
and I said, y'all, I got neighbors. I just, I got neighbors. Hush.
We
I
weren't
got
even
neighbors.
doing nothing.
Y'all were loud. But India
Recently.
got accustomed, because there's one thing about your cousin, like one thing about our family, like India gonna know where my panty drawer is, where the Mercy drawer is, so she knew where my forks and knives was. She did the presses, because at least India, that's my cousin I could plan with. India, we gonna have this here, we're gonna have this. So she took over as the host. I went to bed. Y'all wore me
Yeah.
out.
Yes, I
I
made
was
the
right here.
chocolate dipped Oreos.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So
Delicious.
freaking good.
And we continue without you.
You did.
Yes.
You saved me some. So y'all
Oh, we
saved
did.
me some,
We
and
did.
I could wake up and I can enjoy my movie in my apartment in my peace, have my popcorn and M&Ms, and I watch y'all sleep while I watch my movie at 3 a.m. Yes.
yes. No.
No.
Literally.
That's not good.
It's moments like that bring you back to your cousins and understand communication, like directions. My across the
I'm
street is not
right
there
here.
across the street.
No, it
We could
wasn't.
laugh it out, but I didn't mean to like make someone's night bad all because they wanted to change the plans and go do the bowling. And because I went inside, I participated, but then like when it was getting late, I was like, y'all, we're supposed to be doing our sleepover, we're supposed to be in our pajamas, and then y'all asking me about stuff about my house. I'm like, if y'all were here on time early, like y'all would know where everything else.
She wouldn't tell us where towels were,
Where
tissue
towels are.
was, basic,
You're my
necessary
sister,
things we
figure it
needed
out.
to
Figure it out.
survive. This was our first time in her apartment. We didn't know where the water was at, and she out there knocked out.
There's a lot of cabinets. Open up. I'm sorry. Open it. So that's all I can really think about is cousins. Just understand like we're adults now, and it's not like the younger kids where it's like as the older sibling. If I say right there to the left, your left will be my left because I'm right there in front of you. I'm your elder, and you listen to me. Now you're an adult. Your left may be your right, and I gotta learn how to respect your perspective. Learn how to respect how you retain information. Learn how to respect when you want to do something on your timing, and not be the boss, right? And so that's why I've accepted like as cousins. And back to India's point about like distance, just knowing that a phone call can solve the distance.
Yeah.
Just so we're not face to face. Thank God we're in a generation where we can FaceTime, we can text, and there's no excuse with being the advocate to let's initiate a call. Like even how we repaired it too, because India and I both have the language of loving the Bible. We did Bible study together, and we still do Bible study together, or we went to Bible study together. Like we did tangible things so that we could repair the distance, because distance, I was going 6 years. Y'all were going like, over 10 years. So it's like that does shape the trajectory of our cousinship, because it's like you don't feel like that person knows you anymore or know you or like about your day-to-day. If I bring up a person's name, you may not know that person because we don't go to the same church anymore. So that does affect it. So the sister, when Master was talking, I could think about what came to mind was like me and Master first like physical fight. That was hilarious.
I won.
Okay.
Period. I'm gonna win that battle every time.
A lie. I just remember us like trying to pull each other hair and laughing. Like, girl, stop. I was trying to get your hair. Stop trying to get my hair. And roll it on the floor. Like, what? And I don't even know what it was for. But I feel like what, like Master said, we keep the joy because the reality is we do have differences. We do have different perspectives. Me as a sister, I try to keep the love and win my sister over by the not having the fear that I could lose her from other people, but still accepting the fact like she can have her own friends, she can have her own way of doing things. I don't always have to be there. I don't always have to know. And we can have trust. So it's just like work with it myself to just build that stigma to know like my sister's my sister regardless. And when we do have issues or changes, quickly forgiving each other, quickly trying to come to a solution, quickly, even if it's 3 days after the situation, like Raina said, sometimes you go to your room and you really just need to be to yourself. Excuse me. So doing the things like that. And I remember just recently, I have turned on this new thing because Madison is in her older 20s. And although I remind her I'm like 5 years older than you, my sister is an adult now. Like she is not the little baby that I carried in her stroller, or I used to call Madison like my real life baby doll. She's not. She's a real woman and has real friendships, real experiences. And I recently told her, like, I'm going to start asking you for permission. Like, because I always think about Girls in Grace, or I always think about like the next things that I'm doing that I don't want to rob her of her village, of her friends. So I'll just be like, hey, is it okay if you share this event with your friends? Or it's okay if I meet so and so that just because I don't want my sister to think that she doesn't have her own life. She doesn't have her own. So I think for me, to prevent certain things is just like having honest, open communication, but then also being real with myself. Like I could be the problem. So I can need to fix myself and come up with, you know, ways and boundaries to respect my sister as a person so she doesn't have like dysfunctional experiences with me and she can remember me as a person as loving and trusting as she can, be. So I really appreciate that. And I think throughout this whole conversation, we've given our listeners practical tips with like sisterhood, cousinhood, most importantly, just being truth that God is the only way to stay sane and to stay, happy and to stay pure and all changes that happen in life. And so, before I ask this last question, like, is there anything that you all would like to mention pertaining to the topic of like being cousins and just, staying connected as we're getting older?
I guess we've kind of touched on a lot of stuff, pretty much everything. But yeah, like your cousins are always just a phone call away. If you do have hardships, talk it out, pray it out, maybe take some distance if you need to. Um, and then like if you don't have that cousinship, if you didn't grow up with cousins like that, lean on the Lord, lean on God, get in His Word, and then maybe try to find some godly counsel, and then maybe godly like community that could help you as well.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
I appreciate that. So, the last question is, and I ask this to all of the guests, especially on the podcast, because the goal with Girls in Grace is to help young ladies build their relationship with Jesus Christ, gain godly community, and build their confidence. And one thing that I can say is that you all have that as individual women, and that's where the mentorship comes in, is we help someone next to us have those experiences and skills. So, to close, what would you say to your younger self? What advice or what word of affirmation, what would you say to the younger Madison?
Oh my gosh. The younger Madison was such a diva, such a feisty little girl. I always loved my pink, I always loved my fur, my bows. I love to do my hair. My mom would do my hair, but I would redo it, put my own little touch on it. Because I was that girl, you know what I mean? And still that girl, you know? You never lose that. But no, what would I tell little bitty Madison? Little bitty Madison was so energetic, very bold, very bright. I would probably tell her to keep going. Like, I know that's so simple, but like
Mm.
things happen in my life where I felt like I couldn't be that part of myself, and so I lost just a little bit of that, like that boldness or that sparkle that I had. But I wish I would have just kept that light and just continue to be myself. So I would just keep going in the direction of being, a bright person, which I am starting to become more of. But yeah, just keep going and don't lose your spark.
That's good. Right now, what would you tell the younger you?
I probably would tell myself, just because I think back at opportunities that I've probably had and chances and everything else in between that I have disregarded, turned
Mm.
down, maybe because I was too scared. I didn't think that this would be the right opportunity for me,
Mm.
whatever the case may be. But I would tell myself to take a chance, take that shot, pray about it, think about it first. But if it's a great opportunity, if it's something that you think might help you in the long run, something you just want to do, something that you've been dreaming about doing, just do it. Because once you get to that age where you're like, man, that would have been nice if I would have done this, or I wish I would have did this, because I probably would have done this by now. But it's also a thing of you would never know. You would
Right.
literally never know because you didn't actually do it. But
Mm.
I also do believe that things happen for a reason. So maybe not doing it was the best thing for you. But with certain opportunities, just taking the chance to think about it, look at it, pray about it, ask God if that's actually something that you should do, and just do it.
That's good.
That's good.
India, what would you tell the younger India?
Um, wow, younger me. I would probably say like don't listen to what people say.
Mm.
Yeah.
And like I guess take that with a grain of salt a little bit because it's like obviously there's certain people you can listen to, certain advice you can trust, but more along the lines of um, like if they're speaking negative on you, um, or even like just your thoughts of like overthinking of what someone might say bad about you. Don't listen to your thoughts either. Kind of like along the same thing. Because I think along the same lines, I probably missed like a lot of opportunities. Um, just because I would think about like my future self and what would happen,
Mm.
like the bad situation, never the positive. But
Mm.
also with that, like focus on the positive. Like don't listen to what you think these people are gonna say or what they are saying. Just kind of go for it. Do what you do what you would like to do.
Yeah.
Because then it probably is not as bad as you think it'll be.
Yeah. That's real. No, you guys have shared real things. It kind of reminds me of like where we would sit around the fireplace and make s'mores and talk. Oh. Um, I will add to mine, similar to India Arena. I feel like there were so many ideas in my mind as a child, and so I would just say to my younger self, just do it. Like, just do it. If you, even if you haven't seen anyone else do it, do it, and do not fear what people may say. Do not fear what the outcome may be. Just do it. The only permission that you need is God's permission, and if you put that in your mind to do it, just do it. And that's kind of like what I'm doing in my mid 20s now, is just repairing that relationship and being a dreamer again, and doer and a doer. Master often used to say that quote together, like be a dreamer and a doer. And I used to say, girl, make that a t-shirt. But like applying that, because I feel like um, the younger me was just so focused on just trying to get by, or just trying to be likable, and just trying to be an easy person to be around. But it's okay to stand out. It's okay to have ideas. It's okay to curate, events or communities and spaces so that other people can feel involved and have something to look forward to. So it's okay. And I used to say this a lot in high school. It's okay to be unique. It's
Mhm.
okay to be unique.
That's good.
So I would say that to my younger self. And just knowing, like, with Girls and Grace, we give ourselves grace because we still have today, and we still have God's grace to lead us in the path that He has for us. We don't lean on our own understanding. We acknowledge Him, and our steps are ordered. And so I have enjoyed this conversation. we should have our own podcast, because like when I look at this generation today and all this Christian girl aesthetic, I'm like, man, me, India Raina Master, like we've been on this. We've been journaling, we've been buying flowers, we've been having all the affirmation, we've been singing for the Lord, we've been recording ourselves going to church and wearing stockings, and when you have a run, you put a little clear nail polish. We've been on this church stuff. We've been on this. Like, y'all, we could be at 1 million views right now, but maybe it's in heaven. The views is in heaven. And to close on my end, what I really want to say too, that as a big cousin that I do, is I protect my unit with my cousins. I don't play by mine. And one thing that I mean about that is I don't let anybody come in between us, blood or outside. And, you know, because when people see something so positive, so cool, so united, singing and all those things, sometimes there are relatives or even people in your world that want to cause a disturbance and break it, like a breakup group, like band breakup. Mm-hmm. But as the leader, not always the lead singer, you know, Raina be doing that thing. And then, you know, and I say I'm the lead singer, but I'm just saying as the older cousin, I make it my move, my vow to protect us and keep this thing going so that our daughters can be able to have opportunities with each other and get to say, like, my mama used to go shopping with cousin India. They were each other's bridesmaids. Like, all those things are possible, not by my own strength, but just like my prayers as a cousin. I've always prayed that God will protect us from, you know, just people that be outed, you know, just outed us, trying to separate us for being good girls, good godly girls, and good cousins to each other. So I just want to thank you all for loving me, even though I could be an overprotective bear. I'll be looking at what boys y'all like. I'll be trying to go through y'all phone. I'll be trying to figure out stuff. I'll be like, wait, let me see, because y'all mine. Y'all my cousins. Y'all my sisters. So I love you all with all my heart. And thank you so much for saying yes and being a part of season 2 and just being a part of this ministry. Thank you so much.
Liz, I want to thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all, this has been Elizabeth since day one of her life. Like, since coming out of the womb, she's always been our mother. She's always been our director, our choreographer, our leader, our author. She's always had us... She always just had us all together. So like, even with this planning it, this was not an option. Like, this was, we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it now. Why? Because she's the oldest. Why? Because she has the authority. Why? Because she know who she is. So like, I just love my sister, and I just want the girls in Grace people to know that this is Elizabeth, and we want to thank you for giving your yes to the Lord and your yes to all that He's called you to. Such great things are gonna come from you and come from this ministry. And I say this on camera. I don't know if I want to say it, but I'm glad to be your sister. I guess. It's not AI. It's AI.
She claims you. She claims you.
She said it's AI. You hear that? How you gonna make me cry?
I claim you. I think we share the same mom and dad. That's what they tell me.
That's exactly
what they tell me. And they say it's a paper that can prove it, but I don't know. I really just don't know. I don't know. The paper could be AI. It really could be AI.
Oh.
But
that girl.
No, seriously, like, this has always been Elizabeth's heart, is to give back and to create a space for girls to feel encouraged and to feel loved. And that's what Girls in Grace is. And to be a part of the board, I can say that for me, but I know India and Raina feel the same way too, is that it's so great to be under your leadership and to be under what God is doing through you, and just to be a part of that. So thank you for having us.
Yes.
Well, thank you
so
for giving your yes. So yeah.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Love you, love you, love you.
I love you too.
Necklaces. I got mine in the mail, y'all.
Oh, finally!
She got it in her mail.
What is she, like 2 weeks late?
Well, we got to take a picture of the thumbnail of this video. But Girls in Grace, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share this video. Please comment some positivity. And just know that we are here for you. So subscribe to our community. My sister got me tongue-tied. Subscribe to our community so that you can be a part of upcoming events and things of that nature. But until next time, be blessed and know that you are covered by God. You are filled with his presence. You have so much potential and you are a girl in grace. So love you guys. Love you, family. Thank you.
Bye.
What the new people do? They do the heart like this.
I can't. Somebody take that heart down so we can be one.
It's literally.
I can only do one. Oh, that's cute. Let's go back.
Sorry, I got where's
Hey. LOL.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.